Good morning. This is the follow-up part to the Aberdeen six-action map in Scotland. Scotland. This is for my buddy Tim. So there's the combine that you start with. I'm ashamed of this thing. I usually keep it pretty clean and up to date. I can't believe it's this dirty. My OCD is kicking in. But I've set up a little shop over here, so I'm going to show you guys this. This is a neat little mod. It just gives you a little outdoor shop. Why have I done this? Because this map with these hedges is so hard to get around. For some reason, you can drive through the hedges with a tractor, but not with a combine. So if I want to go over there and harvest that field, nope, I can't get through. I don't know why the makers of the map have done that, and unfortunately, there is no way to get rid of the hedges. So, you've got to squeeze through these little gates to get to these fields. So it's a little frustrating, and the gates themselves are tiny. So you can't even... Now, if you switch over to a bigger combine, like I did purchase this match... Nah, I can't even talk. The Massey Ferguson, you're going to need a trailer. And if you've got other fields, you're going to need to put it on the trailer, the header, and drag it through these small gates. But anyway, this is my main field. You can see the difference, and you can see kind of how I've cleaned it up a little bit. Of course, I'm flying the Canadian flag. I had to do that. Remember this from the last video. It was all junk. I cleaned it all up. You could barely see in here. Sold some of the equipment, upgraded some equipment, got some new stuff. There's that tractor. I beefed it up with some tires. That is the tractor that came with it. Still using it. I did grab some weights. Like I said, you're going to have to get a header trailer for the harvester if you buy a bigger harvester. So I did keep the two main pieces of equipment. I'm still using them. This little tractor here, this Fendt, and this harvester. Just because it's a lot easier to get around, and because it is a small map, and I am playing some of these fields. Now, of course, I won't be harvesting that. I'll need a special harvester for the sugar beet. But over here, I do have sunflower seeds growing. As you can see, this is, remember in the other video I showed you, this is the original shop here. And this is a garden. I've expanded the gardens. Remember, this was an open field. So I plowed this open and created a second field here. And then I also, way over here, purchased. Now that greenhouse there, I don't think you can do anything with it. I haven't even tried, to be honest. Yeah, you can't even get in it. So that's a non-functioning greenhouse. I do like the house though. I have leased a lawnmower. I should have taken video of it, and I did go through the experience of cutting all of this grass. Oh, good lord. But anyway, I purchased this field. So far, because I'm playing it now, I screwed this up. I'm so mad at myself. I screwed this up because I ran it over with the crawler tracks on the Puma. So I'm going to go back and show you the Puma. There's the Fendt. Here's the Puma. So, as you can see, where am I? Oh, I'm not done this field. Better, oh, maybe I'm done it. So, because I put the thinner tires on the Puma, it's not ruining the field, as you can see. So I did have to put those thin tires on. As you can see, there are little tire marks here because I went out here to fertilize the field with the tracks on it, and it did that little bit of damage to the crop. So if you're going to fertilize, and this is the fertilizer, I'll just kind of show you real quick here. For those of you who don't know, everybody who plays this game already knows what this is, but it just sprays out fertilizer, as you can see, and you can shut it off and you can fold that back up. Really neat. Some of the detail that have gone into this. I like the dirt especially on these. You can see my tractor's a little bit dirty, so I'm going to bring it back to the shop here that I've placed here just out in the open. I'm not playing seasons, so that is one of the reasons. Now I'm going to go back to customize. Now you can see I've got the thin tires on it, so that it doesn't damage the crop. I'm done. I'm going to put my crawler tracks back on. done. All right. So as you can see, you've seen this tractor in other videos. I love this case, Puma. I love the crawler tracks on it. And so we'll repair that, and we will go over here, and I always have a power washer on hand. Give it a little bit of a power wash. You'll see the dirt start to, I don't know if this makes it go quicker. You could just leave it there, and it will wash the equipment, or I just like to play with it. You know, that's one of the great things about the game, is that you can play it like a real simulator. You know, you can kind of take shortcuts if you want, which is nice. I really appreciate that. Some days you just want the shortcuts, right? Of course, you can't see the hose, but it's there. It's telling you I can't go much further with the hose. You can get inside views of the cockpits too on these tractors, which is pretty wild. You can kind of look back and see what you're doing. You know, and these are realistic. This is how these tractors look on the inside. So they've modeled these things really nicely. And the options, the real options that come with these tractors too, like there's two screens. I didn't opt for them. The reason is, as you can see, I only have 23,000. I really am trying to simulate like I'm running an actual farm, like a real business here. So I'm not using the government subsidy signs to collect extra money. I am doing this from scratch, baby. I cleaned up the farm. I leased forestry equipment and cut down some of the trees, as you can see. If you remember, this was all trees and bush in here. I did add a cell point here, and sorry, that's a cell point and a buy point. This one here, I like it. It takes 10%, so it does add to the realism of it because it takes 10% delivery. So you can put this on your property rather than drive out. Just look at this map. Look at the detail on it. There are parts of this map, because I did a couple contracts, where you're looking down, like you're up on those hills up there on working other fields and looking down. It's just beautiful. Just a beautiful map. What I'm showing you right here doesn't do it any justice. So 6 Ash is the map. I'm on console, PS4. Really loving this map. I've got some canola growing again. So since the beginning, I've had wheat in this field. I've had soybeans in this field. What else have I grown in this field? So canola I started out with. Then I had wheat. Then I had soybeans. So this is my fourth. I'm back to canola. So this is the fourth time I planted in this field. And this is what I've been able to do so far with the farm. Cleaned up all the bushes, got all the trees, cut down a lot of trees. That was fun. Put a little stand over here. With the money I made from the previous harvests, I was able to buy some equipment. I got this Massey Ferguson combine here. And then there's the original corn header that comes with it. There's a really neat water. I'm trying to decide if I want to do chickens or whatever, which I think this would look really cool if you put a open pasture cow farm around and have this in the middle. I think that would be cool. There's a water fountain that I think will look nice. It's got kind of this old country look water fountain, so I might place it right here where we're looking. I did upgrade the trailer. I did get a much bigger trailer so far, and I'm probably going to get a grain cart on this map just because it is difficult to get trucks and transports into these fields. So it makes more sense on this field for me to actually go get a grain cart, you know, follow around the harvester during harvest, load the grain cart, and then take the grain cart over to the trailers, unload it, and go sell your stuff. So anyway, that's the update. What I did do, very first thing I did, I had to go lease a tank, fill it with fuel, and then fill this thing. So I like that. I like it. It wasn't, even though it was there, it was empty. I had to fill it. So anyway, guys, it's 8 a.m. in the morning, and that's what I've done so far with 6 Ash. Hope you like it. Leave a comment, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Later.